This is Life for You, the first TV magazine in Second Life, with Kira Singh and Christoph Broom. Life for You is a proud media partner of the Metaverse European Second Life Conference and Expo, taking place on November 19th and 20th in Munich. You want to join? Get all the information you need under www.metaverse07.com.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Life for You. Let's not waste any time.
And get right down to business, because we have got some stories for you this week. Forget your PlayStation, get into SL, the first multiplayer role game in Second Life. Who invented it, where it takes place, and why even our most critical reporter, Draxter Dupre, was really impressed. Major fraud in Second Life? Just how big is the copybot problem? Our top reporter followed the trail of a sneaking suspicion that freebie stores just might be selling stolen goods. Shopping Deluxe! The largest department store on the European continent can now be found in Second Life too. There's definitely nothing copied here, which is probably why it's not very cheap. We'll take you on a luxury tour through Berlin's KaDeWe. You need a console like Xbox or Nintendo to play a top-notch game, right?
Oh, yeah. Never try to play a narrative-driven concept game in Second Life. Lag kills all the fun.
Well, the Electric Sheep Company and Warner Brothers didn't let that stop them. They said, we will give it a try.
For the new Will Smith movie, I Am Legend, they created a pretty impressive game. Our reporter, Draxter Dupre, liked it. That is, after he recovered from his vampire wounds.
My latest assignment as reporter for Life for You television brought me into dangerous territory recently, the deserted streets of New York City. What happened? Looks like some kind of disease has wiped out mankind. Hey, who was that? Somebody is still alive. Looks as though he's searching for something. Oh, for what? Zombies? Oh man, I thought they killed all of them, and 28 weeks later. I was slowly putting the pieces together. Apparently, the Electric Sheep Company had created a game on 5 Sims as a movie tie-in with the Warner Brothers feature I Am Legend starring Will Smith. The film is based on Richard Matheson's 1950s sci-fi classic of the same name, previously on the big screen as The Omega Man and The Last Man on Earth. In the original story, Robert Neville thinks he's the sole survivor of a plague that has turned everyone else into vampires. Neville kills them all, eventually garnering a reputation for the last of a dead breed, a human, a legend.
They were afraid. No.
When the Sheep designed I Am Legend Survival for Second Life, they closely followed the novel's adaptation for the screen. Will Smith plays the scientist Neville, the last human survivor in New York City, and mankind's last hope for a cure. Corey Ito is a texture designer at Electric Sheep and project manager for the I Am Legend game.
You can choose to be either an uninfected person or an uninfected dog, or you can choose to be an infected human, who are called Darkseekers in the movie, or an infected dog. So you can either choose to fight for the human side or just jump in and run around and tear and maim and kill and just have a fun time doing that.
Corey says the game is collaborative, bringing console-type quality to SL, not only in graphics, but in narrative.
The nature of the game, especially if you're playing as a human, is such that you really have to work together. As you're running around these New York City Sims, you can pick up salvage that you collect and then combine in the CDC lab to make things like better weapon upgrades, medical kits, defense weapons, and eventually the cure for the disease.
The Sheep, together with its client Warner Brothers, will decide when to insert elements of the cure into the system, thereby controlling when the story will end. Corey hopes the big pool of beta testers will stay on and bring their friends in to populate the Sims right away. Plus, a whole bunch of newbies might show up too, with Linden Lab having opened up the orientation experience to selected brands like Angie Chung. The Electric Sheep Company has combined the I Am Legend game with a newbie help center. You just have to sign up through their website and whoosh, you're instantly transported into arguably the darkest corner of SL. Too late now for a sample of Chunky Monkey.
One of the biggest creative problems that we had to tackle was how to work in both a new player orientation and a regular game orientation into the same sim. So we've divided it up into 2 tracks. If you're brand new to Second Life, you can follow this track over here with the green arrows and learn all of the basic things that you normally would at a regular new player orientation in Second Life.
Next, the noob can pick up a free skin. For those who are more experienced, and by that I mean ready to shoot stuff, there are game-specific avatars, infected and clean, all with custom animations and weaponry, as well as the required game HUD. Obviously, this project goes far beyond the typical short-lived movie tie-in, all too familiar in virtual worlds. Director X or Actor Y shows up, answers a few questions, hands out t-shirts, and exits, leaving behind not much more than the official trailer. In I Am Legend, players, fans, whatever, can die, get regenerated, and play until the cows come home, even if the movie bombs at the box office.
This is absolutely set up so it can have a life of its own past the movie. If the demand is high enough, there's no reason that this couldn't run on its own for really indefinitely, even if we don't introduce the cure for many, many moons from now.
The Electric Sheep Company, with its 60-plus employees and more than 20 freelance contractors picked from SL's crème de la crème, appear to be making good money customizing the SL experience for their clients. Very soon, the CSI-branded viewer might bring in thousands of the CBS television show's fans who have never heard of SL before. I wonder what's next. Since the sheep is partially owned by CBS, might we see a Young and Restless role-playing game? I'd love to play Victor Newman. For Life for You News, I'm Drexter Dupre, shopping for a mustache.
Thanks, Draxter. The movie I Am Legend opens in December in the United States.
That's right, Kira. And that gives us plenty of time to kill a bunch of vampires in SL. See you at shooting practice, Kira.
Oh, yeah. But meanwhile, here's our news in brief.
Presented by SL Info, the community in Second Life.
Catch the Murderer. On October 24th, CBS will enter Second Life with a new episode of CSI New York, entitled Down the Rabbit Hole. This mixture of real movie and machinima has Mac Taylor and his team entering the virtual reality of Second Life to search for the murderer of one of the most famous female SL avatars. Starting on the 24th, you can help them in-world with special features and games to fine-tune the story until February. SL surfers in mourning. Thor Bishop started surfing about 2 years ago. He loved the people and the waves they rode on. One of Thor's goals in SL was to bring surfers together in a group to help, to teach, to welcome, and unite all surfers. A few days ago, he died of pneumonia. It's a hard blow to all Second Life surfers and his family. His friends held a memorial surf contest for this SL surfing pioneer. German arts on Apfelland. Does man reign over technology, or does technology reign over man? This is the topic currently being explored at the Life Art Gallery Brave New World, located in the Education Park on Apfelland. Here, members of the GGM art community, between the ages of 18 and 20, are presenting their works. Visit the gallery and find your own answers to questions about our brave new world. Any plans for tonight? This evening, the Escape 2 Club will open its dance floors with a big party. Club owner Sven Cardoso has promised an unforgettable night with great music by live DJs, prizes for the sexiest outfit, strippers, escorts, private lap dances, a sploder, and much, much more. Check it out! And don't forget, our editor-in-chief and DJ, Harley Koime, rules the turntables at the Aquarium on Idea Virtual Island every second Friday, 11 a.m. SL time.